Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we are going to study a new lesson, which is types of fractions. So, if we look to these fractions we have here, 1 over 2, 5 over 6, 2 over 3, and 4 over 9. We would notice that the numerator in all of them is smaller than the denominator. So, the 1 is less than 2, 5 is less than 6, 2 is less than 3, and 4 is less than 9. So in this case, we call these fractions proper fraction. We call this type of fraction proper fraction. Proper means something normal, and the normal case we have here is to have the numerator smaller than the denominator. Then if we have the opposite case, when we have the numerator is greater than the denominator, 7 is greater than 5, 3 is greater than 2, 13 is greater than 8, and 9 is greater than 2. So in this case, we call it improper fraction, referring to that this is not the normal case. This is something abnormal, which is not proper, which we call improper fraction. Then the third case, when you say that I ate 1 pizza and half. I ate 3 chocolates and quarters. So 2 and 3 quarters, and 5 and 2 over 7. So in this case, you have whole number, and beside this whole number, you have a proper fraction. It's called mixed number. So mixed number means that you have some sort of mixture between two things, between the whole number and the proper fraction. So the three types are proper, improper, and mixed numbers. So let's see how would we represent this in terms of shapes. So the proper, when we have one whole and you take one part out of two parts, when this one whole is divided into two parts, so the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Then the improper case is that you have many wholes. You have 3 wholes and half. Each one of these wholes is divided into two parts. That's why the denominator is 2. Why the denominator is 2? Because we said before that the denominator, referring to the number of parts the one whole is divided into. So if you look to one whole of these wholes, you would find that one whole is divided into two parts. Then let's count the parts or the shaded parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why we wrote in the numerator 7. So in this case, as we said before, we have the numerator greater than the denominator. Now let's see the mixed number. If we look to the improper fraction we have here, so we have 3 whole circles. So at the end, we took the whole 3 circles, and then we take half. So we can refer to the improper also in a different way, which is the mixed number 3 and half. So this means that the improper and mixed are like two faces for the same coin. And as we say before, mixed number consisting of whole number and the proper fraction. So the improper can be transformed into mixed number, and mixed number can also be transformed to improper fraction. Now notice that the half is of course less than 1 because you didn't select the whole circle, but rather you select half of it. So this means that any proper fraction will be less than 1. What about the improper and mixed number? We chose the whole part. The improper fraction is greater than 1, and the mixed number, because we said it's another form of representing the improper. At the end, the improper and mixed number are considered greater than the proper fraction, of course, because they are exceeding the 1 and the proper fraction is still less than 1. So improper and mixed numbers are greater than proper fraction. Now let's see how to convert from the mixed number to the improper fraction. How to convert 3 and half to 7 over 2. So I want to reach the 7 over 2. So let's see how this would happen. We said that 3 wholes means 3 circles. Each one is divided into 2 parts. And the half is the circle which has one shaded part. So if we took the 3 whole circles we have here and try to represent this in terms of fraction, so the denominator would be 2 and the numerator, let's count the parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it equals 6 over 2. And then how to represent this one circle in terms of fraction, we would say that this is 1 over 2. If we added 6 over 2 and 1 over 2, so how many parts, total parts do you have? 7 parts. And how many total parts the one whole is divided into? It's 2. So the denominator is 2 and the numerator is 7. So 3.5 equals 7 over 2. Let's see how can we solve this question using the raising fraction method. So this is the method we are going to solve with. So let's see how can we solve this problem using the raising fraction method. First, we will put the denominator same as it is, and then the denominator times 3 equals 6. And then the result, we would add the result to the 1. So 6 plus 1 equals 7. And this is the way that we are going to always use in order to solve such problems. So let's practice. So 3¼ so put the denominator as it is, 4 as it is, and then 4 times 3 equals 12. 12 plus 1 equals 13. The next fraction, put the denominator as it is, and then 2 times 10 equals 20. 20 plus 1 equals 21. Then 3, put the denominator as it is, and then 3 times 5 equals 15. 15 plus 2 equals 17. Put the 9 as it is, and then 4 times 9, 36. 36 plus 3 equals 39. 10 times 3 equals 30. So we put always the denominator as it is, and the numerator came from multiplying the denominator times the whole number, then the result added to the numerator. So equals 35. Here we can simplify this fraction because we took simplifying before. So what do you think we would divide the numerator and denominator by? The numerator denominator starting with a 5 or 0. So we would divide by 5 to get the fraction to be more simple. So 35 divided 5 equals 7. 10 divided 5 equals 2. Here, put the 7 as it is. 2 times 7 equals 14. 14 plus 5 equals 19. Now, how to convert from the improper to the mixed number? Here we have a different way. So here the fraction 7 over 2 is some sort of division. You are dividing 7 parts over 2 parts. So we are going to use division in order to reach the mixed number. So first we put the denominator also as it is, 2, and then the work will be on the numerator and whole number. How to get the whole number or the numerator? Let's see. I'm going to divide 7 over 2. So 7 divided 2. 2 times what give you number near 7? 2 times 3 equals 6. 7 minus 6 equals 1. So I'm going to put the quotient as a whole number and put the remainder as the numerator. The quotient included letter O. It reminds you with the whole number, with the O existing in the word whole. And also the N in the remainder reminds you with the numerator. So I put 3 to the whole number and the 1 over 2. So steps, first I divide, put the quotient as a whole number, put the remainder as the numerator. I have another way, which is a direct or fast way to solve this problem without using the long division. It's just by looking. Do you remember how we were transforming before the mixed number into the improper? We were multiplying the denominator by the whole number and then adding the result to the numerator. So we are going to remember or calculate it back also the same way. So first we put the denominator as it is, then we will think. So I will ask myself, 2 times what gives you number near 7? So 2 times 3. Then 2 times 3 equals 6. So 6 plus what gives you 7? Plus 1. So this is a faster way to solve that problem by remembering I was transforming the mixed number into improper in which way. Okay. Now let's practice using the two ways. 9 over 2. Please transform this fraction, this improper fraction, into a mixed number. First of all, you have to put the denominator as it is. So first I put the 2 as it is. Then my work will be on the whole number and numerator. So I'm going to divide 9 divided 2. 2 times what gives you number near 9? 2 times 4 equals 8. 9 minus 8 equals 1. So remainder will be put in the numerator, 4 will be put in the whole number. By other way, I can think quickly or in a faster way how to solve this. I will ask myself, 2 times what gives you number near 9? 2 times 4, because it gives me 8. Now 8 plus what equals 9? 8 plus 1. So this is also another way to solve. Let's take another example. 19 divided 5. First put the denominator as it is, 5. Then 19 divided 5. 5 times what gives you number near 19? 19 divided 5 equals 3. Then 3 times 5 equals 15. 19 minus 15 equals 4. So the 3 is the whole number and the 4 is the numerator. I will put the 4 in the numerator and the 3 as a whole number. The second method is to think, put the denominator first as it is, and then think. 5 times what gives you number near 19? 5 times 3 gives you 15. 15 plus what equals 4. So 3 and 4 over 5. So that's all for today. Thanks and jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.